Michael.
Michael here? One Michael.
There is somebody inside of me, and I fucking hate them. Yeah, we're two brothers playing Scorn.
Two brothers playing around inside of Michael. That's looking like some new ammo.
Damn right it is.
And there's still ammo left over.
For once.
Yep. Oh boy. That looks like a fun flashlight.
I'd make use of it.
Oh boy. I wonder if this is like a shotgun or a grenade launcher. Yeah. Makes me afraid to use it, actually, I'm not gonna lie.
All the dogs are crammed up on my bed next to us, and they're fucking adorable. It's like they're all smushed in on each other. Oh, I love these dogs.
Michael. Okay.
So 3 shots of this takes out the big boy. A full clip.
Good to know.
Which, I mean, comparing it to a full clip of the other gun.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's an upgrade. I bet it's like a one-shot on regular Michael. Or medium Michael? I don't know anymore.
Ugh. This is the melee weapon.
Yeah. Fuck, what am I stuck against? Oh, I'm like corralled into the spot.
Oh, there's one behind you. That's what you were stuck against,
No,
I
I'm
think.
stuck in that spot. Oh no.
Oh, this is going well.
What is happening? Oh god.
You're fucking eating shit is what's happening.
Fuck. Fuck.
Wow, I can't believe you survived that. I really thought you were gonna die for a second there.
Fuck.
Oh, he's watching us. He's watching us right now. You can tell because he breathes harder.
Pop you right in the eye, Michael. Fucking like you.
He's very scary.
Yeah, he's not that scary, actually. You know,
He's terrific to me.
you know, I mean, considering the army of Michael that exists, I guess he's pretty horrific. But the singular giant Michael, I'm not that intimidated by, not gonna lie.
I guess I'm more scared of, like, the concept
Oh
of his
my God.
existence than by him and of himself.
Yeah. Oh. This room was about to get annoying.
God. The breathing, his breathing makes me so viscerally uncomfortable.
Mega Michael. Michael Prime.
Subscribe to Michael Prime and get 33 days of Michaels.
She said she was 12.
Why the fuck is that where your brain went?
I don't know. I feel like Michael's that kind of person.
Oh my god. I love that video. She said she was 12.
Oh, I am stuck. I am
boy.
stuck. I am stuck. Wow. That little fucking, that one strand of flesh held me up in the hallway.
Between you, yeah. I think you have to take out that Michael.
I don't. I'm certain I can get by it. That
just have
one
to
little
kite it a
thing
little.
just cut me off. Oh, yeah.
Man, in the art book, they show off a bunch of... I think it's in the art book. I can't remember if this is an art book or something I saw researching. A bunch of other designs of the logo. I'm not gonna lie. I think some of the earlier logos are way better than the one we got.
Yeah.
Because the only thing that really kept changing was the O in the middle, and they went with a very simplistic O. Some of the other O's straight up had, like, weird fetal creatures in them, and I loved those ones. Some of them had a spiral pattern, some of them had, like, imagery, pictographs, but I loved the ones that had little fetal creatures in them.
Man, so after this, is it no more Michael?
Hmm?
If I kill Michael here, do all Michaels die?
I don't know.
I'm almost gonna, like... I might miss Michael, Brian.
Really?
I just thought about a world without Michael.
A world without Michael would have been a lot less struggling. Man, I wonder what speedruns of this game look like.
Probably pretty wild, as most speedruns do. Alright, and this is a dead end. Luckily... Oh, it's not. Michael didn't chase me. Oh, hey. Thank you.
You got a 4th bit.
4 dingles for my dongle.
Which means there's 2 more dingles to find.
Yep.
I feel like that's a good way to gauge how far you are in the game.
How many dingles your dongle has.
Which I both do and don't like. Because, like, it's just telling you how much more of the game you have to go through. Oh, God. Oh, God. Are you sure you don't want to... Yeah.
Yeah, I was just kiting him around to a point where I was comfortable. Oh!
Yeah, I see headshots do more damage. I told you.
Alright. I stand corrected. Yeah, go the fuck away.
I love Scorn guy. He's very fucking crazy. I really wish they'd make, like, a sequel or prequel to this game. I want a prequel to this game. Where we see what all this looks like operating.
I've been here. I know where I am. Alright. Oh, God. Please just go away. How many shots do I have left on this? Just 3. Save that.
Oh my goodness. Alright, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, you know, I don't know if I promoted it enough, but buy the art book of this. If you're not even if you're not gonna buy the game, buy the art book of this game. Because the art book of the game actually tells you everything that's going on, all of the design philosophy, what the story of this world is. And
yeah, so if you're even just interested in the world and that's all, it's worth it.
Yeah, even if you don't want to get the game, it's worth it. If you watch this far into the playthrough, you'll want it. I want to get the physical version of it real fucking bad.
Nice.
He's watching you. Don't want to waste your ammo.
No, not at all.
There's a thing to interact with right there.
Yeah, that's... didn't I use this one earlier?
Did you? Oh, you did.
Yeah. I just came over and realized there's a health thing here.
The health thing not being used is why I didn't realize it was one you already had interacted with. Ugh. I don't like him.
Yeah, Michael's kind of a piece of shit.
So yeah, I mentioned there's 2 cut chapters that would have come after this. Which, I'll talk about one of them. Do I want to talk about one of them right now? Hang on, let me look at my notes real fast. Because I'm trying to think about... I know at least one of them I can't talk about without spoiling stuff. I'm trying to think if I can talk about... Oh, I can definitely talk about one of them. That we know one of them would have come right after this. We don't know where the other one that was cut was supposed to be, but I'll tell you about that one. The tower was a cut location. The tower was gonna be how you got there and how it would have fit into the narrative is unclear. But they would have implied you would have been able to see it in the distance in several locations in the lead up to it.
Oh, cool.
And it would have been a giant tower, overgrown with a tumorous growth. Similar to this, but different in that it would have been consistent very clearly of people of the world molded together into one, into a pained, cancerous growth that was trying to pull more into it. And you would have been pursued by the cancerous growth trying to
drag you into it.
Yeah, has it consumed the tower you are in. And it would have been much more pale, like I said, tumory, pustule-y looking thing.
This.
Whereas, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, the Michaels came from the cup.
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah,
so
you put that together more or less.
they were an accidental growth monster.
Yeah. Caused by the cum leakage.
Oh, so they weren't even around before that.
Yeah, when you caused that cum explosion, it caused the Michaels.
That one big Michael?
That there was a time skip that you could have noticed if you paid attention.
Yeah,
because the areas who visited, you revisited, and they were in greater ruin. So from one POV to the other, you got drowned in cum, then came back, and there was Michaels everywhere because they grew from all of this being fucked up and the cum spill you caused.
Yeah. Wild. I can't go that way.
Do you want to know what the factory's for? I might as well tell you at this point.
Yeah?
Do you want to know, or do you think it's too soon to tell you?
So I'm assuming, so it started with me saving that thing. Or you...
Charles, I think was their name.
No, Charles is on me.
Oh. Hang on, I can find it in the notes right here. What was their name? Saving... their name was... Because I still have the playlist here in front of me. Nice things of having a tablet. Frank.
So there's like the room of Franks, and that seemed like a harvesting area for them. So I'm assuming the factory with its, biocum is growing like slave class workers, basically.
Yep, Franks, the Molden Men.
Molden Men.
Because they're made in molds.
Okay. But then there's also like the testicle hangers.
Testicle hangers?
Yeah, the nut things. A guy came out of one of the nuts.
That's a separate thing being grown here from the Molden Men, but is like, this whole place...
It's still technically a Molden Men of some sort?
It's not... I don't think they're named, but it's not a Molden Men.
Okay.
Because the Molden Men are explicitly a slave race where they are grown in a mold to be the exact shape for the purpose they're meant to serve. I'm pretty sure those testicle things were the upper class being grown.
I want Scorn 2 to follow the guy you save.
Yeah, if they do one, you're right.
Canonize that he got released
Replays
and leave the
Molden
tower.
Men. Yeah, I'm filling you in because we are more or less wrapping up this chapter of the game, this chunk of the game that everything... Because technically what we've been doing has been 3 chapters, but these 3 chapters really thematically fit. Where you had the opening, chapter 1 was when you were on the desert above, and then chapter 2, chapter 3. Something that sucks, that desert above, there was going to be enemies in it that were cut. And there was supposed to be a really cool visual in the background that is kind of visible but barely noticeable because of the fog. In that, like, there was supposed to be a storm cloud forming a humanoid shape in the distance, and it's kind of there, but you never notice it.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm filling you in on the things that aren't relevant to the late upcoming section, essentially, which is, that all the Michaels came from the cum and that this is a person factory.
Yeah.
And, you have all these guns here. I would presume all these stations were for the former security that kept the workers in line.
Of course.
I presume when this place was active, you had security walking around, keeping people in check and keeping the factory running.
Yeah, I pretty much figured as much.
Now, the question is, why is it empty? Because it was empty even when your first character came through.
Why is he here?
Yeah, why was your first character here, and why is your second you here? And how did you go from first you to second you? How did you change? How did you move after being
I will say,
with
some of your explanations, you are vastly spoiling things I had not put together, like the fact that I was reborn completely. I thought I was just like put into a thing.
Well, I'm saying
you're basically letting me know that I'm not me that I was when I came in here and was reborn.
I'm saying second you because you clearly got drowned in cum and then came out of the wall. So then the cum remade me is what now I'm gathering from that.
So be a little more
Okay.
careful on some of the things you're just openly saying.
I'll dial back talking about things now.
Yeah.
Apologies. Oh.
Well, fuck yourself, Michael.
He's got a second smaller hand that I don't know if you've been able to notice. God, I don't like him. Yeah, so he's clearly the boss of this whole chunk we've been in.
Right.
And the tower that was cut was gonna have its own boss in the form of taking down the tumorous growth. I just wonder where the tower would have fit into the narrative, because the narrative would have had to been vastly expanded to make the tower make any sense. There was a reload station just there. Yeah, I would presume all these buildings are made out of flesh and tintin and bone.
Yeah,
that was
it
grown.
looked like it. Like everything's muscly and fleshy.
Yeah. That's one of the things the art book never goes into explicit detail on, but I think can be very easily inferred.
Mm-hmm. Shit, did I run over here for no reason? Oh. Oh!
Shit.
What the actual fuck?
Run. Oh god. One came up behind you. That's fucked.
Dude, fuck me. I wasn't ready for
sucks.
that. Where'd it come from?
Ugh, because they can just emerge from the walls.
Damn. Assume I'll be back when I flicked that last switch.
Or when you reloaded your ammo. I don't know which. It's gotta be one of those. Look, the switch, okay. Do you think it's worth going and getting that ammo? If you have the right gun equipped, you can quickly blast your way through the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Get the right gun on first.
Yes.
I love the weapon setup in this game and the way the weapons are.
Mm-hmm.
I would love if I could get into game developments to try and take inspiration from this title. See, so, this game kind of put a game concept in my head. When I was, like, looking at art of it way back in the day, and, like, before I even got my hands on it. And I have this idea in my head of a game where it's a first-person shooter game, but it's like an open-world survival game. And you are a person whose organs are all rotting, and you look kind of like the Scorn guy where all your organs are visible. And you're having to fight others and steal their organs to keep replacing your own.
Mm-hmm.
And you can equip different organs for different effects. Where, like, oh, you can get bigger, better lungs to give yourself enhanced durability. And your inventory is your chest cavity. Right?
Uh-huh.
And so it's like a Resident Evil style inventory management system. Where you have to, like, fit everything into your chest, you know what I mean? So you can get bigger lungs, but by sacrificing other parts of your body, other organs. And a bigger heart gives you, like, a bigger heart for more health, bigger lungs for more stamina. And when you're fighting your enemies, you can shoot out their organs in order to, like, oh, if you shoot with their lungs, they're now moving at half speed, but now you can't harvest that lung from them. I think that would be a very interesting mechanic to play with.
Mm.
And then, like, you get different weapons by literally replacing your arms with other arms.
Alright, now I opened that other doorway. So this direction, but...
See what I mean by this is one of the most navigable sections of the game?
Yeah, and even still, it's hard to get around.
I'd say it's the second most navigable place in the game. The most navigable has yet to come up. Oh, we're about to hit the 20-minute mark again.
Well, shit.
Alright, I guess we gotta wrap this episode here.
Well,
God, these episodes fly by sometimes.
yeah, they do.
I hope you've all been enjoying this episode of Scorn.
It's been giving me a fucking headache.
Oh god, I can hear his breathing. End cards will be appearing in a moment. Click one of them to continue watching. Love y'all very, very much, and ta-ta for now. Wow, you're really just trying to figure things out even through the outro.
Bye.
Oh, goodbye!